My life revolves around spirituality, and rightfully so. Once someone gets the taste of spirituality, there is no point of return. You are stolen completely, and you merge into the ocean of consciousness. You are continuously conscious, aware, and in a samadhi state all the time. It's a 24/7 situation there. You and your ego gets dissolved in this ocean of consciousness. And yet the joy of losing that ego is wonderful. Many times the topic for discussions, they just emerge from within. I wake up, haven't even had a chance to think about anything. The alarm goes off, and the first thing that comes out from within does not come from the mind. It comes from somewhere beyond. As I wake up this morning, my reflection on the society started. From the angle of the vast open space of consciousness, if one reflects on the society, you see no life there. There is nothing but death. People are competing against each other. They are strangling the growth of the innocent children. People are stepping on the others to rise higher and higher and higher. Winning is the only important thing. Losing is frustrating. Winners have tough time maintaining their positions. There is a cutthroat competition. And these innocent children do not remain innocent, not for long. Their childhood ends soon, unfortunately, and they are thrown out into literally the cage is full of chickens, where there is a continuous packing, there is hierarchy, there is fight, there are sufferings. And it is sad to see the world that way. This is the Western line of thinking, where winning is the only important thing. And losing is tabooed upon. The innocent minds of the children are strangled right from the beginning by the pressure of the parents, forcing them to succeed. And the success brings them money, fame, recognition, which is built within the society. But I look at the world from the different angle, which is the angle of samadhi, where everything is equal. Since the ego does not remain anymore, there is no fight. At the existential level, we all are the same. Every single person is the center of the universe. If you ask the universe, because universe or the universal consciousness is infinite. It goes beyond not just this universe. Millions of universes exist because universe is a product of infinite consciousness. Any product of an infinite cannot be finite. So, whether science will catch up with that or not, some new findings are pointing toward existence of another universe beyond our own. And that is just a beginning. But Krishna says, I am the owner of millions of universes. So just the way a mango tree produces a mango only, not a banana, infinite will produce only infinite. And yet, at existential level, everything has its own place. If I look at to the right of me, there is infinity. To the left of me, there is infinity. Top, bottom, front, back. Every single direction I go, there is infinite. And I'm in the middle. So, the same way, every single person, every single animal, every single creature is the center of the universe. There is no need to make anything superior or inferior. Superior, inferior, winning, losing, all these are creations of humans. I just came back from Antarctica, saw the penguins in their natural habitat, thousands of penguins. They have created something called penguin highways. These are the furrows on the ground, free of snow, so that the penguins don't have to walk on the snow. They have created these furrows which the penguins use to go to the ocean to catch the krill, to bring it back for their babies. So males take care of the eggs while the females go to the ocean to catch the krill, and then vice versa. So repeated walking paths have been created. And we were told from the ship to watch the distance. The penguins' safety zone is 15 feet. If somebody intrudes that, they feel uncomfortable. So you try to maintain 15 feet distance from a penguin. If the penguin approaches you, that's allowed. But you don't approach the penguin closer than 15 feet. But there were thousands of penguins, and there were close to 100 people on the land nearby from the cruise. Once in a while, you make a mistake. Sometimes you're talking and you step into that 15-feet zone of the penguin. The most beautiful reaction of the penguin that I saw, it made me realize how the world could be. If, supposing you approach the penguin highway and you and the penguin come within that 15-feet range, penguin just will wait. It will just stand there, keep rotating its head from the left to the right, from the right to the left. It will go on for a while. It will not attack It will not start screaming, making noise, nothing. And suddenly you realize, because the penguin is not moving, that you have approached his territory. So then you wait. But if it is still within that 15 feet range, the penguin won't move. If you don't move back, penguin will find another route to go through. Even if that involves walking on the snow, it will go through that suffering, but will not do anything to you. And think, penguins, for the penguins, this is their habitat. For millions of years they have been here. There is no territorial fights with you. And if you do back off, they will continue going on their own penguin highway. So much congeniality was evident in the atmosphere in a pristine environment of Antarctica. Same can happen in this world if we all can develop the vision to look at this world from the Samadhist state, where everyone is considered equal. Then we will not have suffering, the competition. All these things have strangled the joy of life. If 100 people are competing, only one is the winner. 99 others, their day is ruined. Their life is ruined. Nobody cares about them. Nobody respects them. Nobody likes them. Only the winner takes out all. Unfortunately, this spirit has become deep and filtered through the society. It's like 100 soldiers attacking the fort, and they all have a joint effort to go onto the top of the fort. Each one supports each other, and little by little, one person is pushed up to the top of the fort to win the fort. The one who makes it to the top of the fort is given the medal of a hero, never realizing that he did it because of the other 99 soldiers. Life is a joint effort where we should be supporting each other. Winning and losing is not important, but that's what we exactly do. Only the person who reaches to the top is remembered. The rest of the people are not recognized and have no value. And yet, without them, one winner was not possible either. Same way, any competition you see, one winner is respected, paid for, and recognized all over. The losers, nobody talk about. Because the ego is so rampant in the society. Winning, expanding, having everything. All these things are the goals. So the more you own, the better you feel. And in this state of mind, in which we all are, we raise our children and force them to bend them to the Western line of thinking, where winning is only thing that matters. If a child comes number 2, that's just not good enough. We make him or her go through suffering so much until he comes first. Somehow this mentality has hurt the joy of life. There is no pleasure left anymore. Even if one wins, it's only temporarily, until the next person comes and takes away his joy, takes away his position. So this strangling has killed the life out of life. And we all are basically dead, because winning is not always possible. And since we are brainwashed by the Western line of thinking, losing is just not good. So we are continuously in a state of suffering because we are not number one. This line of thinking is at the mind level. If you do transcend the mind on this beautiful path of spirituality, I welcome you to look at the world in a totally different way, where everyone has the same spot as anybody else. The joy of life is more important than winning, losing. Yes, games will be played, life will be lived, but acquisitions which are temporary, transient, are not that important. But meeting everybody with joy and raising the children with love and respect for every single child, no matter how they look like, no matter how they perform, the love for all will bind us all. Imagine the life would be so different if everybody had that attitude. Even in the East, the Western thinking is filtering in, and there is no surprise. There is so much anxiety, stress, grief, and so much suffering. We literally don't know the joy of existence. The meditation takes you into the deeper layers of your psyche, where your ego stays behind. Only you are allowed to enter. Just like you put your shoes outside a temple, it's a reflection of leaving the worldly things behind. Keep your ego outside, and then you enter the real temple of inner consciousness, where there is nothing but existence, peace, awareness, the light of awareness and joy, where there are no differences, there is only equality. There is love for all and hatred for none. Everybody is represented uniquely to make this real life a journey of joy and happiness. Have a good day.